Here are 100 facts about Jujutsu Kaisen. 1. Jujutsu Kaisen is a Japanese manga series written and illustrated by Gege Akutami, whose symbol is a cat with one eye. 2. Gege Akutami was influenced by other shonen manga like Naruto and Bleach and Hunter x Hunter. 3. The opening theme song for the anime's first season is Kai Kai Kitan by Eve. But the ending theme song for the first season is Lost in Paradise by Eli feat. Aklo. 4. The series has been praised for its character development and world building, which we see the huge difference between the first season and the last episode of the second season. 5. Jujutsu Kaisen won the Sugoi Japan Award for Best Anime in 2021, and we can all say that it deserves every award for its great story and timeline. 6. The character design for Yuji Itadori was inspired by Akutami's earlier work, Tokyo Metropolitan Magic Technical School, so we can say that the series actually began before the year 2018. 7. Jujutsu Kaisen has been adapted into a novel titled Tokyo Metropolitan Magic Technical School, Curse Technical College. Gege Akutami created a one-shot manga titled Tokyo Metropolitan Magic Technical School before starting Jujutsu Kaisen, which its MC was Yuta because he was meant from the beginning to be the main character of Jujutsu Kaisen. 9. Panda's real name is Ultimate Mechamaru, which I find funny because he's actually a robot. 10. The anime's director, Sung-Hoo Park, is known for his work on The God of High School, and that explain why the battle were so good. Animated 11. Jujutsu Kaisen has inspired various merchandise including figures, clothing, and accessories. 12. The character Sukuna is inspired by a legendary figure in Japanese folklore. 13. The manga's first tankobon volume was released on July 4, 2018. 14. Jujutsu Kaisen has a crossover with the mobile game Puzzle & Dragons. 15. Gege Akutami has cited horror manga as a significant influence on Jujutsu Kaisen. 16. The Thing Gojo in Chapter Extra of Shonen Jump magazine, we can see the Mazine cast cosplaying as One Piece characters, Megumi as Chopper, Nobara as Nami, Yuji as Luffy, and they were fighting over the captain would be who. So they ended up by choosing Megumi because he said that once he got leadership, he would let everyone hits Gojo. 17. Nanami was meant why to be a villain, but Gege decided to change his opinion in the last second. 18. During Yuji training, the movies he was watching were The Descent, The Emperor, Naked Army, Deep Blue, and The Legend, Lord of the Rings. 19. That's a fan. Fact: Gege has confirmed that Sukuna fingers taste like soap, which kinda funny to think of. 20. The birthday of the main cast are as follows: Yuji Mars, 20 Megami, December 22. Nobara, 7 August, Gojo, 7 December 21. Jogo's black teeth are inspired by a real-life practice called Ohaguta, which was commonly practiced in some Asian country like Japan, where they dye girls' teeth with black paint. 22. A lot of people don't know this information, but if Yuji eated something else except Sukuna fingers, he end up getting the curse energy, but the consonances of the cursed monster will disappear. 23. Nanami had speaked once about the Black Flash super record was 4 consecutive time, which, depending on the timeline. 24. Toji had a fan fact about his little scare on his face is referring to the way his family treated him in his childhood. 25. Gege has once answered a little weird question, which was, who's the heaviest drinker? And his answer was Shoko in first place and Nanami as the second. 26. There was once a famous theory that Yuji's special ability is memory manipulation, because both Todo and Choso has got through strange memories like family dinner and deep friendship moment, which I'd see some kind logical. 27. The 3 sign behind ghetto were death to the weak and punish the weak and love the strong. 28. The words Gojo whispered to Geto before his death were you are my best, and only friend. 29. In the whole series, there are only 4 special who are Gojo, Geto, Yuta, and Yuki. 30. Nobara hair is actually dyed into color brown, while in fact is black, which you can see. Her childhood. 31, the tallest character in the show was Hanami with 220 centimeter, while the shortest was Momo. By 150 centimeter 32, Geigedar teams is to make from 2 to 3 successful work, and as Jujutsu Kaisen being the first one, then let we wait for his futural work. 33. Jujutsu has a deal to do with Fortnite, where we will be able to play with Gojo, Yuji Nobar, and Megumiya skins to use 34. The reason we didn't see Yuta family is because the strength of his cursed spirit, she was so jealous to the point that she may kill them all. 35. Gege has always said that the most character he hated is Gojo. Maybe refer to the fact that he's so strong to the point he made, always a problem to the advance of story. 36. Yuji was inspired from Gege old brother because he had always respected him, which I find beatific. 37. It's confirmed that Jujutsu will end in the year of 2024 or in the beginning of 2025, which as manga reader see that will happen. 38. Momo is not a 100% Japanese. She is in fact a Britishan Japanese, from British dad and Japanese mom. 39. After season 2. There was a funny theory about Dagon being in fact Rico because both love ocean and have the hair tie on top of their heads. I would say it's logical, but I see it impossible because Mahito said that they are all come from people. Natural fears. 40. Yuta was supposed to be the main character, but the manager told him to begin from the begin with new characters. 41. Gojo is a Pokemon lover, which appear in the discussion between him and his best friend. 42. The group of villain in the show appeared Alexways playing on the beach while on. Fact they were just living in Dagon domain. 43. In 3. First opening of the second season with C2. Different fish, one near Gojo and the other is the face of Gito, which was done on purpose because Gojo fish was alright while Gito was ill. 44. Megumi still think his dad abandoned him, and the main reason is he think that way belong to his name, which is could be named to both girl and girls. 45. This a spoiler of season 2. Go to the time on screen to avoid the spoil. Nanami death was planned from the beginning. 46. The Zenin clan house that appeared on the manga was inspired from an architectural museum in Tokyo called Korakaryu. 47. Gege is a fan of the old rock stars. The kiss and that appear on the first blood user we've seen because his eye turned to the symbol of Kiss Team makeup. 48. The author of MHA Hohei is a fan of Jujutsu Kaisen, and they are in fact friends. 49. Hanami in fact speak Japanese, but when they use the voice, they played in reverse. 50. Yuji have a high resistance against poison, and that seem logical because Sukuna fingers are high. Poison. 51. Most of the places that appear in the first intro are in fact places from real life. 52. Despite Togi Inakumi being a side characters, he made a huge success to the point that Gege said it himself. 53. In the whole series, there are only around 4 special grade Jujutsu user, which are Ryumi, Sukuna, Gojo, Yuta.
55. To get a reverse technique in the Jujutsu world that depend on your ability. If it can get reversed or no, like Gojo origin ability blue, which make him able to attract things, which its reverse is pushing them. So yes, it depend on if your ability can get reversed or not. Gojo is a huge Digimon world lover. Even in his frame, we can see him speaking with Gito using Digimon terms like you can see here. 56. Despite it's funny, its real Todo in fact is inspired from the famous character, Zaraki Kenpachi. And if you think about it's kind of related, both have like the same character. Both love fighting, both smile while fighting. But to me, Kenpachi better. 57. In the whole series, there are only around 4 special grade Jujutsu user, which are Ryumi, Sukuna, Gojo, Yuta. 58. To get a reverse technique in the Jujutsu world, that depend on your ability, if it can get reversed or no, like Gojo origin ability blue, which make him able to attract things, which its reverse is pushing them. So yes, it depend on if your ability can get reversed or not. 59. In the whole series, there are only a total of 23 cursed weapon. 60. Am I the only one seeing how funny is it that Gege has drawn a special tiny chapter where he get killed by Mahito after making fun out of him. 61. A lot of people think that Tengen-sama is a man, but in fact he's a woman before dying and turning into a spirit, being if it's the right thing to say. 62. When Gege was asked what is Gojo, women's kind, he answered that Gojo have no favorite kind because he is not serious enough to get into any relation, but when he got asked the same question about Toji, his answer was
that he just want a woman to spoil him and give him money.
63. That's a spoil. So jump to the time on the screen after reading the manga. We find finally what happened to Pyeopal eating cursed tools like Yuji. They end up either sharing the body, either lose the control for its will. 64. Here is the birth date of all our main cast, Megumi Fushiguro. Born on December 22nd, Nobara Kugasaki. On August 7th, Yuji on 20 of March. While our loved one Gojo was born on the 7th of December. And their age are as ill, say, 15, 16, 15, 28-year-old, 65. Nobara wanted to become an idol because she wanted to look cool when she meet her old friend, 66. There are theory which I find so logic that Sukuna in fact have a relationship with Yuji family because of lot of evidence. If you want, I'll make an episode about it. 67. Did you that the voice actor of Nanami, Mr. Kenjiro, the one to make the hit scene better after reading the manga, he thought that Nanami deserved a better moment, which we all agree. 68. In both manga and anime, we've never seen anything of Gojo family, which make theory that Gojo might be the last member of his clan. So we all wish he becomes serious after everything, if you get it. 69. The place, we've seen Mai Mai, and after the Shibuya arc is the same. Nanami wanted to visit, which is 00070. Gege is a huge fan of Genji. Ito, the famous writer of horror manga, and that appeared in Kenjiro Ability Uzumaki, which look alike, like this frame.